like everything in life, nothing is ever perfect. I don't think I've ever made a perfect stone in my life. I've made many good ones, but if you're looking at perfect, probably never a perfect one. So my name's Peter Alphonsaerts. I'm a stonemason at York Minster. I'm one of two lead stonemasons here in the team. I'm thinking I'm in my 27th year now, 12 of which have been at the Minster. Was trained up by two guys, really old school stonemasons. The man in charge was retired, just over 70. He couldn't really hear that well anymore, nor see that sharply, but he would just pick up on a sound your tools made in the stone. He would feel along the bits you chipped off, and he would find faults that way. And he really taught me that masonry is very holistic. You have to listen, you have to see, you have to feel what you do in your stone. I often compare masonry or learning masonry with learning to drive a car. You sit down in a car, you've seen it done so many times, but it's little movements you have to coordinate. Plus you have to keep the bigger vision of the road in your mind. I think for me, the instant result every single time you work a day, at the end of the day, you see the result, the stone has changed. You've put a shape in it. It can be good, it can be really good, or it can be not so good. Also, that result is yours. It's nobody else's. There's quite a few of us on the stonemasonry side bringing in dogs. So I've had Jack for 9 years now. Someone else got Jack first and then didn't want him anymore, so he's sort of been orphaned. I think it does make a big difference, especially when there's a couple of dogs, and then you know, people will make a detour just to say hello to the dog, and you'll spark off a conversation, and yeah. For me, the real buzz comes if we have enough stones ready to actually go and do a fixing stint on the building, to actually replace those stones, to see them gather in. So that sort of pushing forwards and looking ahead is what really makes me go. I would say we're very much caretakers. You're taking care of York Minster, which is a national symbol, a world-renowned building. What we do at the Minster as well, working in a traditional manner, is you are actually conserving not just the building, we are also conserving the craftsmanship. We are handing it over. I think for a town like York, the cathedral is a bit of a lifeline, as in a draw for tourists. We really need to shift perspectives in the way that a lot of these buildings have value in a different way than just a religious expression. So there's an economic value in the Minster as to tourism. There's a value of pride, identity. For the building has been here so long, it's part of the people of York. I think there's very many aspects, and definitely there's the aspect of just look where we are. This is the Zeus Chapel. It's seen as the quiet heart of the Minster. And just to be able to come down and sit here in the same way that people have done for 800 years and just be away, and it is a quiet spot, and I think that's very, very important.